with motherfucking Soul Calibur. Picking up right where we left off with our created character. And that would be, I guess, the samurai's way. I mean, let's see. What do we have here? The Wind Deity, the Princess of the Winds. Or we can go to Memories of Drona, the heroic Hong Yui. Sure, let's do this one first.
A warrior stands in your way.
We'll play some side missions, and then we'll kick it into some high gear with some awesome stuff. By awesome stuff, I mean the main story. Right. It's been gloomy where I live.
Fight!
Ooh. Oh no! Ah. Roll! Roll! Fuck you! Oh my god! Oh, that'd have been a fucking terrible way to start this. Oh my god. I mean, absolutely fucking dreadful. Oh cool, I got a weapon I can't use yet. Alright. Arrived. Now apparently, yeah, I have been playing this in my off time, on my own, doing the opposite of what we're doing here in the stream. So I've been completely evil on my own. So what we're doing here is apparently, like I said, the weapons and money are shared apparently. I didn't know that until until I was like halfway through with my character, and then I looked in the weapons because I mastered Talum's style on there, and I was looking for the weapons, and I realized I had some Siegfried weapons that I couldn't equip because they were on this one. So, but good news is we're making bank. Alright. Drona was absolutely terrible with directions. I struggled to make head or tail of the map he gave me, eventually fighting my way. God damn, I need to start doing these early so I'm not tired as hell when I start streaming. God. Eventually fighting my way through all of his cartographical mistakes and arriving at the house in question. I was a week late. When I asked if Hong Yui was home, I was shown to a spacious hot parlor. I apologize for not getting up. I injured my leg on the battlefield. Hong Yui was seated on a stool, one leg propped up. Standing next to her were her children, the twins, Nima and Dawa. Drona? I don't remember him. So, you want to fight me? I nodded. Haha, wow, you must be real dumb to want to fight our mom. Ooh, I'm about to bitch slap these kids. What an idiot. Woo! Children, behave yourselves. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm not in any shape to fight. Hong Yui gave me a bright smile. How about whooping my kid's ass instead? Nima, Dawa, prove that you've been paying attention to my lessons on defensive combat. Ooh, God. Excuse me, I apologize. I did cover the mic, so I don't know if that's going to be loud as fuck. But, fucking hell. I'll fight by myself. Don't hog all the fun. I want in too. Let's do this. I'm gonna beat kids. This is exactly how I wanted to spend my afternoon. Beating children. It's America's pastime. Ba 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 ba. Loading. Loading.
Fight!
Throws do more damage and break attack.
No escape.
Always cause guard impact.
No
Right,
escape.
and
Not mine. No escape. Not my...
Fuck you.
You're mine! I've got this!
Do you?
KO.
I don't think you do. Ba, 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 ba. I'm gonna have like no help to fight the other bitch now. Hashtag under leveled.
Fight.
Oh my lord.
See ya! See! Yeah. See!
Oh yeah.
Alright!
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I won't go easy.
Oh, you bitch. Unhand me.
No escape.
KO.
Fuck you. Beating these little kids. Hell yeah. Oh my god. And stop. Looks like he taught you how to fight opponents who specialize in defense. I was too weak. Your tricks will never work against our mother. Oh, stop being such a stubborn pig. You don't have to take after our mom there, too. Dawa? Rude. Now, Drona is a renowned warrior, but he has a bit of trouble doing anything the easy way. Didn't this bitch say she didn't remember him? What an ass. Hangui smiled, lost for a moment in her memories. It seemed that my display of his training had reminded her of him. Right. Then she pulled out a weapon and handed it to me. You're giving her that? Are you sure about this, Mom? That weapon's been handed down through our family for generations. I used this weapon when I fought against Drona, so I want you to have it. A present from me to his disciple. I hefted the weapon in my hand and found it solid, heavy, a fitting present from a woman who was once dear to my master.
Your soul surges in your body.
Oh shit, level up. Too bad I don't use that bitch's style. Let's see, what's this? None shall forget. You'd have to know what they're talking about first. Let's see. 3 enemies. Dope. Li Shangsu, a mountain temple, famous for martial arts training, was my next destination. I was climbing Zenshishan to find it when a child's scream pierced the air. Surrounded by mountains, the Ling Shangshu Temple had a long history of martial arts tradition. However, the temple had fallen into disrepair and no trace of its former glory was to be found. According to those living in a village nearby, a horrible disaster had befallen the temple a year earlier. As I made my way up to the mountain path toward the ruins, I heard the shrill cries of children in the distance. The screams came from a young girl who was desperately wielding a staff in trembling hands, and a young boy. The two of them, most likely brother and sister, were being chased by what appeared to be bandits. A bandit was about to grab one of the children's arms when I intervened. Who the hell are you? Looking to get yourself killed or something? And then I killed all of them. No survivors! There will be no one here to live to remember.
Fight!
Bitch using Baldo and shit.
Hurt some. Ready?
Fuck you.
KO!
And your knees. That's right, everybody. We're back to take more knees. Because if they can't stand, they can't fight.
Fight!
Your knees.
What?
Shut your face.
KO!
Your knees are mine. I own them. Now and forever.
Fight!
Ooh,
Come.
comes the big boy.
See ya!
Ouch. Drop kick, motherfucker.
Just die!
Ow. Punch me.
KO!
Drop kick. I hate that after the match you can't, like, get up. Because now it looks like we both knocked each other the fuck out. And, you know, I'm the one that went night-night, apparently. After defeating the bandits, I turned to find the children huddled together on the ground. Concerned as to what the two children were doing alone in these ruins, I carefully asked them to explain themselves, making sure not to intimidate them in the process. What the fuck are you kids doing here? We came from the nearby village to gather some wild veggies. Not many people know about this place, so we didn't think there'd be anyone here. Our dad actually told us to stay away from Ling Shangshu Temple, but... Ow! Shh! She doesn't need to know about that. Oh my god. What the hell's wrong with me today? It appears the children hadn't told any adults they were coming here. When I urged them to hurry back to the village, the young girl became somewhat defensive. The grown-ups just trying to scare us by telling us we'd go crazy, or something bad would happen if we came here. It's fine. Other people come here too, you know. The young girl told me about the graves nearby and how they regularly had freshly laid flowers on them. Although other people may come to the area, this is no place for children. Their being attacked by bandits was proof of that. When I pointed this out, the two agreed to return to their village, reluctantly admitting they shouldn't have been there to begin with. Bitch-ass motherfuckers. After seeing the children off to their village at the foot of the mountain, I decided to search for the graves they mentioned earlier. Not much time had passed before I found them. The burial site was peaceful, and the graves themselves were arranged beautifully, adorned with exquisite flowers. Though it was a mystery who left the flowers, I was not going to find the answers here. Oh no! Dope. Alright, sure, why not? Let's take out a bounty and then we'll do the story mission. I accepted a request to eliminate a black guard who was troubling the area. Apparently the Brood had already defeated a number of mercenaries and bounty hunters. Wow, health and soul gauge? That's fucked. Alright, fair enough. I like how he's a black guard. Because, you know, if he was like a red guard or something, then this would be a completely different game.
Battle 1. Fight!
See ya! No escape.
Die!
I wanted.
Just
I'm playing so much Nightmare lately. That is extremely difficult right now.
Ready?
Oh no. Drop kick. Your knees, good sir. I'll be taking them. Thank you for that.
Ready?
Battle 2. Fight!
Your knees will never be safe.
Want more?
My knees. Mine. Hell yeah. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. I think I got a Taki weapon? Yeah, I think it's a Taki weapon. Let's check. Yep, hunting knife. Alright, end expedition! The Samurai's Way. Across the seas to the east is an island country named Japan. Mitsuruki's what they call a samurai from those parts. I left my homeland and searched for a legendary sword called Soul Edge. I'm a warrior, sworn to the sword. I wanted Soul Edge to help prove that a blade can be stronger than any Tanegashima. However, I never found it. Bah! A dog chasing his tail has more luck than I. What the fuck is a Tanegashima? That's her name for rifles in Japan. Even the lowliest of soldiers can become a force to be reckoned with, if they have one of them. But the weapon isn't what makes a warrior a warrior. When I return home, I hope to prove this. Yeah. And because, like I said last time, takes place right between Soul Calibur 1 and 2. In the opening of Soul Calibur 2, you can see that he finally takes this and he becomes what he wants to be. Because he's cleaving bullets in half. Left and right. It's super cool. I shall abandon my search and consider my journey valuable training. Many strong warriors exist throughout the world. If I had stayed in Japan, I would never have known this. But I don't know if ships have been traveling. Son of a mother duck. God damn it. But I don't know if ships have been sailing from Yangwang. The old man says something peculiar is going on over there, but he's not especially trustworthy. So why do you wish to head there? I told him the commotion in Yangwang is probably caused by an appearance of an astral fissure, and that I sought the power of the fissures. Astral fishies? Good God, why is he so dumb? Never heard of them. Still, the direction we head in is the same, so I shall join you. You have nothing to fear with me near. Bruh, I'm better than you. Mitsuru gave a hearty laugh. The road ahead was long, and we were going to have to camp on the way. His company was welcome. Aww. Oh my god, nightmares. Ooh, pretty creepy. Hey, wake up. You were screaming in your sleep. It was so noisy, so I kicked you until you woke up. What a fucking asshole. Everything okay? I explained to him that if I didn't absorb the power from the astral fissures, I would die. Honestly, your whole tale is hard to swallow. But I can tell something's got you jumpy, at least. Very well, tomorrow we hasten our pace. It had been longer than I realized since I had last absorbed the power of an astral fissure. I needed to get to one quickly. With a growing sense of urgency, I continued my journey. Fuck my life. God, I don't know why I'm so fucking tired. Rumors from Yangwang. We stopped off at a village along our way, hoping to find some information on Yangwang and gather supplies. Welcome, welcome. You don't look well at all, Byaku. Eat heartily, get some fire in your belly. Who knows what awaits us on the road ahead. A true warrior must be fully prepared to fight at all times. So in other words, I won't complain if you want to order a feast. Yeet yeet. Need to go to Yangwang, but we heard things are rough there. Do you know anything? At the mention of Yangwang, the shopkeeper's smile slipped. I hear the things there are quite bad. A number of people were attacked, and when they caught the culprit, it turned out to be one of the townspeople gone mad. Soon, more and more people began acting strangely. The killings resumed, and the bodies began to pile up. That was when the panic started. You wouldn't think it now, but it used to be the most prosperous town in the area. Some of its residents even fled here to our tiny hamlet. It was worse than I had expected. Was the astral fissure responsible? My fear for Haran's safety grew steadily stronger. I tried to reassure myself that he was capable of looking after himself. I heard the area around Yangwang is teeming with mad townsfolk who butcher anyone they can find. I say this for your own safety. Turn back. Your concern is appreciated. My friend here has no intention of turning tail. Isn't that right? I nodded to the grinning Mitsurugi, but unease swelled in my stomach. The sharp pains in my head showed no sign of letting up either. She has come, just as I expected. I bet he says that to all the ladies. You've come, just as I expected. I'll say it to my wife tonight. I didn't even read that. It's too soon to act. Stay your hand. She may be Aswell's creature, and you say we should merely stand by? You disapprove of my decision, motherfucker? Tracking Aswell is our priority. Besides, she seems to be heading to Yangwang. We can assess the threat there. Understood. Very well. Yeah, you punk bitch. You gonna disobey a direct order, motherfucker? Alright, let's get this Astle fishy. Are you okay? You look terrible. Well, Yangwang isn't much farther. We can rest when we get there. What's that? Help! Help! A man was running towards us in the direction of the town. He seemed to be terrified. He's gonna kill me! Help! I don't want to die! A dark figure appeared behind the man, moving with preternatural speed? The fuck does that even mean? In the blink of an eye, the figure mercilessly struck down the defenseless man. Preternatural. Preternatural? I have no idea. The dark figure noticed us. Waves of fury and bloodlust sent a sickening chill down my spine. Without hesitation, I readied my weapon. Ooh, silence. And that's when I realized it was Howron. Something was very wrong. His eyes glowed like embers, and his face was twisted into a menacing snarl. Blood covered his tattered clothes, barely concealing bulging muscles, which looked more like those of a monster than a well-trained fighter. There was no trace of Howron's calm demeanor and ready smile, but it was, without a doubt, him. You motherfucker! His voice was a bestial growl. A mad grin broke across his face as he licked the blood from his weapon. He stared at me for a long moment, then turned and ran toward Yangwang. So that's one of the mad townsfolk, huh? Vicious. The man Howron murdered lay still before me. I couldn't believe what I'd just seen. What's wrong? Still in shock, I explained everything to Mitsurugi. That was my homie, y'all! And then he just went mad. And then he murdering people and shit, like, I don't even know who he is anymore. I see. As a friend, you wish to help him, right? That may not be possible. I mean, I fought many wars in my time, so I can tell. He gloried in that kill. If he's that far gone, I doubt we'll be able to reason with him. He might be beyond our help. What had happened to Howron? I thought back to what Zasamel had told me. Many Malfested lose all sense of reason, become violent, and attack people. Astral fissures exude a massive amount of force that will either destroy anyone weak who dares to approach it, or turn them into a Malfested. It was likely that Howron had been transformed into a Malfested by the astral fissure in Yangwang. ... While I stood there lost in thought, a young man appeared and approached us. Man resembling Howron. Excuse me? Do you know my brother by any chance? He must have been talking about Howron. Looking closer, I saw the young man had the look of a martial artist to him. I don't know if that's racist or not. My name is Hao Yu. The murderer Howron is my brother. Nani? Hao Yu knelt down next to the corpse of the man from the town. He's become something terrible. After a silent prayer, Hao Yu slowly stood up. Yangwang is fraught with danger. Come with me. I tried, but I could not stop Howron, so I have a favor that I need to ask of you. Judging by his stride, Hao Yu was injured. Nevertheless, he appeared filled with determination. Alright. Please forgive me for interrupting your journey. Yeah, bitch. I asked him what happened to Halron. After my brother returned from his journey, how can I explain it? It all began when he volunteered to inspect an unusual rift that appeared. Apparently, he'd seen something similar on his travels. That was where everything started to go wrong. With each passing day, my brother began acting stranger and stranger. He started to speak crudely and grew needlessly violent. Then one day, he just left. We trained together all the time, but I was too scared to do anything at first. After that, well, I mean, you saw for yourself, murdered that motherfucker. He became a monster. Soon, many others became like Hauron, and they began slaughtering each other. However, none could match my brother's martial prowess. I never thought I'd see his training used for such evil. For a short while, we all fell silent, then how you looked at me, his eyes filled with determination. I practically worshipped my brother. That's weird. He was always so noble, kind, and strong. He would help anybody who needed it, without hesitation. That's why I wish to stop him now. I beg you, kill him! End his suffering. Do it. Hayu's journey was no doubt affecting his ability to fight, but his will remained strong. I mean, you think this dog can be saved? I searched hard for another way, but be it through medicine, magic, anything. But every road led to failure, and nothing I could do helped. That's a shame. None in Yang Wang who suffered the same fate as my brother could be brought back either. Hao Yu's expression was filled with pain, but his grim acceptance was the situation only served to emphasize the strength of his resolve. There may still be a way. In Lingsheng Shu, where my brother and I studied, people spoke of a legendary old man who may know how to resist the evil, but the stories about him were always vague, and besides, it would take many a day simply to reach the temple. I mean, you sure you want me to catch your brother like a fish? None of this is easy for me. However, if nothing is done, Yangwang will become a ghost town, and my brother's sins are already too many. If he were in my position, he'd do the same thing. Would he, though? Hao Yu's voice trembled slightly when he spoke. Thank you again for agreeing to help. It must be fate for an acquaintance of my brother's to show up during these dark times. For eyes so young, they seemed filled with exceptional resolve. I knew that I, too, would have to prepare myself for what lay ahead. God damn, there's a lot of fucking reading and exposition and shit. Alright. Haran, are you ready to get fucked up? How you led us into the forest, where he said we would find Haran. Plot twist, it's a trap! Here, this is where my brother and I used to train. This forest was eerily quiet, however I could feel unfriendly eyes following our every move. You came. Haran stepped out of the shadows. Draw your weapon. I thirst for blood. Haran breathed erratically, like a possessed beast, and his eyes were filled with an insatiable bloodlust. He was ready to attack at any moment. Haran, stop all of this already, please. How you? Give it up. You cannot stop me. But I can. I was shocked and sad to see what Haran had become. I asked him how a warrior like him could lose control like this, and he froze. I may have looked like a decent human being, but I always knew that was not so. A dark shadow dwelled in my heart. I wanted to become like this, to crave the sight of blood, to know the ecstasy of tearing into flesh. Bruh, that's what sex is for. Just, why? Why are you killing people when there's fresh pussy around? Like your brother, he's a giant pussy. These were the ravings of a madman. I trained my body and mind. to keep the darkness within from escaping. But the stronger I became, the stronger the conflict within me grew. Why seek strength? Why? Why? I knew why. Howron. Shut up, bitch! Howron readied his weapon and let out a terrifying howl. You think yourself a true warrior? Then prove it! Show me the darkness that lurks inside you. I'm going to slap you with the biggest sword I have. Hopefully I could slap the Malfested out of you.
Battle 1. Fight!
Finally, God.
See ya! Yeah. Heard some?
Fuck.
KO! Battle 2. Fight!
Ready? No escape. No. Just die!
Hey, motherfucker.
See! Not yet. Quit
Fuck
dawdling.
you.
It's over.
Your knees are mine. Bitch. Too easy. Howron lay on the floor, defeated. My head throbbed and the world spun. Wasn't sure if it was because of the adrenaline or the influence of the astral chaos. I had decided what to do about Howron. We're going to show mercy. With a sharp rap to the head, I knocked Howron out. Howron! Despite everything, I couldn't bring myself to kill him. Yaku. As long as there was hope, I had to try to save him. Carrying the unconscious Howron, we made our way to Hayu's retreat. A deal. The road to Lingshangshu is long. We should prepare well. This fool could go wild again at any minute. Perhaps we should tie him up. Hayu helped me prepare for the journey ahead. Even Mitsurugi did his part. I left the retreat to find horses. My head throbbing in pain, I thought about Yang Wang. Heading to Lingshangshu meant giving up the astral fissure. Suddenly I heard a voice behind me. What do you intend to do with the outsider? A man dressed in black was standing within striking distance. I haven't even noticed him approach. Going to Lingshangshu, bitch! Perhaps you don't have anything to do with... Never mind. You must have taken leave of your senses to attempt to help an outsider. That thing is no longer human, and its mind is not its own. How do you plan on traveling in company with a rabid beast? Aww. Let's make a deal. I have medicine that will temporarily suppress the evil gnawing at the heart of this outsider. It is yours if you agree to meet me at a place of my choosing after you finish your task. What happens if I say no? You cannot expect an easy journey when accompanied by one who lacks all reason. In the end, the outsider will either kill you or you will kill him. If the medicine worked, it would make my journey far easier. After some thought, I agreed to the deal. Bitch, give me actual choices! When you have to do what you must do, head west to Croania. You'll find a ruined castle. What you seek lies there. Ah! And come along. Ah! Do you not understand that you are but one of many who seek it? Make haste. With those final words, the man simply vanished. Wow, so I gave up on an astral fissure, which means I'm not going to... Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, that's super bullshit. Oh my god. Damn it, that's dumb. Because those astral fissures give you like 3 levels immediately. So, fuck! Stupid. The Ming Empire was known far and wide as the center of trade. Once, at the height of its great wealth and power, it even built the grand fleet that sailed as far as Africa. However, the empire was now a shadow of its former glory. Its once bustling harbors now lay still and silent. Get your hands off of me. I haven't smuggled anything. Recognize that voice. It was that of Thomas, the merchant. I'm going to need some proof. If you give me a little something to show me you mean well, then maybe I won't arrest you. Give you something? Ah, you want me to bribe you? Keep your voice down, you idiot. God. Ah. The guards bound Thomas and began to beat him with the butts of their spears. I had to stop this. I had to intervene on behalf of Thomas. Because Thomas is my friend. I have to beat up city guards.
Fight!
Corrupt as they may be, they're still city officials.
Heard some?
How did I miss?
Heard some?
Fuck off. Okay, hold up. Our kicks? Oh, okay. Only kicks are effective. I was wondering why I wasn't doing shit for damage. Oh, yeah.
Fight!
Cydia!
Yeah,
Just die!
KO!
wow. Put up less of a fight than the first guy.
Fight!
Take this! Take this!
Ow.
Take this! Take this!
What are you gonna do?
Real power!
Quit dawdling! Cydia! Hi! I've got this!
I'll kick you.
KO!
Damn, bitch. You punk ass fucking guard. If you defy me, you defy the Ming Empire itself. What's all the commotion over here? Your Excellency. What are you doing here? Excuse me, good sir. These officers were just trying to get me to bribe them. Like fuckbags. You fools! My dear travelers, allow me to offer my deepest apologies for the trouble you've been caused. Oh, no need to apologize. This sort of thing happens all the time. Looks like you saved me again, friend. This is the perfect opportunity to pay you back for the help of that fateful day, just as I promised. I've got something real special here that you're bound to like. Thomas produced a small bundle and pressed it into my hands. Go on, take it. It's yours. You know, I could actually still use your help. Truth be told, I'm looking to get into the tea business, and the market's just taking a huge hit. I'd like to buy up as much as I can now, while the price is still low. Sure, why not? Here's 1,500. Wow, I can really corner the market with this much. I'm going to be swimming in profit. Thomas left in high spirits, laughing jovially, and beaming in delight. I wish I was this rich in real life. I could be like, here's 1,500, motherfucker. Do as
Your
you
soul
please.
surges in your body.
Ooh, let's see. I got nutmeg, cardamom, ginger, and turmeric. Yeet, yeet. Alright, let's continue the story. Preparations complete, all that was left to do was depart. Hiron was silent. The medicine had put him in some sort of deep, deep slumber. Hey, Byako, did Hayu tell you the news? According to Mitsurugi, the chaos in Yangwang had abated. I'll be staying in Yangwang. A ship should leave for Japan eventually. It seemed this is where Mitsurugi and I would part ways. I want to go with you, but with this injury, please help my brother. Hayu saw us off as we left for Lingshangshu. So long, Byako. Until we meet again. Safe journey and take care. Fuck you, you bitch. This is our stupid fucking brother. You should be the person doing this, not me. Interrogations. You have reduced health and your opponent has increased defense. Defeat them. Hey, stop there. You came from Yangwang, right? Everyone leaving Yangwang must submit to a thorough investigation. What is it you have there? Show me at once. Before I had the chance to protest, the shoulder ripped open the cloth, revealing Haran. What the? Master Haran? What did you do to this? You'll pay. What did you do to him? You'll pay for this. Seize him! Whoa! First of all, like how you just automatically assume I'm the one that did this and that I'm not his savior. Second of all, fuck you. That was an illegal search. My lawyers will be in contact with you after I'm done whooping your ass.
Battle 1. Fight!
It's over!
Pathetic soldier. Weak ass knees.
You're mine! You're mine!
And your knees.
Battle 2. Fight!
Yep, fuck. Fuck off.
KO!
Drop kick. You know how I don't understand why Siegfried and Nightmare have the drop kick when they're wearing heavy ass armor. Damn you, you're too strong. In an attempt to calm the soldier, I told him I was a friend of Haoyu's. I explained what happened to Haran and what I was trying to do. So, he's not dead? It's so hard to believe. But you're right, he has a pulse. Master Haran taught me the martial arts. Haoyu's a friend too. The soldier went quiet for a while, then nodded slightly and put away his sword. Okay, I believe you. You can go. Master Haran's fate is in your hands. I'm so fucking mad that he just jumped to the conclusion that I killed him. There was no other explanation. I had just murdered this man. Okay, hold up. Why was that red? Oh. Lanzu. According to Haoyu, Ling Changshu was nearby. However, neither it nor the monks were to be seen. Without warning, the pain in my head grew almost unbearable. Are you okay? He was an old, white-haired man. This is not good. Stay still. Om Vajeruse Svaha. I have no idea if I said that right. Just going with it. Does that feel a little better? The old man was able to ease my pain. I don't know, but I thank him profusely. Or how the old man was able to. Okay, yeah. On second glance, this was no ordinary old man. He had piercing blue eyes, and it appeared in peak physical condition. From his bearing, he was a powerful warrior. I recalled that how you had said that about a legendary martial artist. who taught Ling Shu. Apparently, the master only left his meditations to pass on his knowledge. The man standing before me fit Haoyu's description. He had to be the one I sought. Hastily, I told him everything. What Haoyu had told me, how Haoran had become malfested, and about the medicine I received from the man in black. I see. He listened to my story. His expression grew serious. Follow me. Yeah, there's a lot less fighting on the fucking good path. I was fighting all over the damn place on the... with evil. Shit. The burden of fate. Excuse me. I need... a weapon. Oh my god. I mean, I can use Mitsurugi for a bit, but I don't want to. Alright, whatever, fuck it. We'll just keep it. The man led me to a beautiful temple deep in the mountains, surrounded by clear, bubbling streams. Not a person was in sight. We entered a comfortable, sparse stone room, and the man took his ease. Is there anything you would like to ask me? How is my homie Haoran? It appears that the evil has not consumed him completely yet. I may be able to help you restore him. However, it is he who must cast off the darkness that has afflicted him. Only if his heart is strong enough can he be saved. What about that weird-ass medicine? It appears to be an ancient medicine from Western Europe. It could only have been made with knowledge long thought lost. Likely, only those who have inherited a long history and great purpose still possess the skill and knowledge to craft it. Alright, that's all for now. You are special. A great power sleeps within you. You have been swept up in grand destiny, and where it will take you is uncertain. There's a young man here who has a similar fate. I would like you to spar with him. I mean, I guess. Confused though I was, I saw no reason to refuse his request. He had agreed to help save Haoran, so I happily accepted. For those of you who don't know, that's the Edge Master. That was in Soul Edge, Soul Calibur, and Soul Calibur 3. Oh yeah, he's Edge Master. He has the knowledge of all of the arts and all that other shit, and he's like super difficult to fight. And all that jazz. So yeah. That's why in Soul Calibur 5, Keelik is an Edge Master. Because he trained under Edge Master. Oh man. Keelik, your next opponent awaits. Who's this? Fight, and perhaps the answer will become clear. As you wish, Master. You vague-ass old bitch. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm tired. Exhausted. Children, man. They're like little energy vampires.
Battle 1. Fight!
Come!
Thank you for indulging me with this battle.
Fuck you. Are we not disabled? Nope, they sure aren't.
This is not
Ring out!
I'm coming with you.
Battle 2. Fight!
It's over!
How the hell did any of that miss?
What a waste.
Ring out!
I'm not finished with you yet.
I feel my
Battle
spirit
3.
surging.
Fight!
Stay down.
Fuck you, Keelik.
Heard some?
Stay down.
This is what a true fight is all about.
Hurt
Is it?
some.
Bam! Fuck your shirt. Give me the clothes off your back, motherfucker. You don't need them anymore after this defeat. So, did you learn something? Yes, I saw equilibrium barely maintained between self and darkness. I see. And the time has almost come. Master? Do not concern yourself. Well, off with you. You have yet to finish your daily training. Yes, Master. Keelik bowed and left. The sun had set, but it appeared he still had training to do. Yeah, because he's got to get good, man. Edgemaster's probably mad. Returning to the temple, I asked the old man if I had been of help. When the time comes, all will be clear. Haran showed no sign of waking. I had no choice but to leave him with the old man, though I wasn't sure if he could help. He seems to have been a devoted martial artist. His body is strong, so I expect he will wake up in good time. I remember that Haran said that he had trained in order to gain control of himself. Those faced with evil must face themselves. Haran knew he had darkness in his heart. Could he live with his sins? The only one with that answer was Haran. It would no doubt be a difficult question to face. You too will have to answer sooner or later. What? Startled, I looked at the old man. He stared at me intensely, his eyes filled with wisdom and sadness. It was as though there was nothing he didn't know. Before I knew it, I was telling him about everything that had happened to me. He listened calmly and patiently. And then he said, "Listen, bitch, I didn't ask for your fucking life story. I asked for 37 cents because I was that short for cigarettes. Fuck you." I see. You're another who wishes to seize their own destiny. My head began to throb, reminding me I needed to find an astral fissure. I explained I had to go to Croania and thanked the old man for his help with Haran. He nodded. Keelik approached me as I was preparing to leave. "Hey, Yaku. Master told me to help you prepare for the treacherous mountain roads ahead." You gonna give me a weapon? We hadn't known each other long, but I felt a connection to Keelik. I have a feeling our paths will cross again, and when we do, hope we can have a rematch. I will fuck you up. Keelik saw me off, and I began my journey to Croania. I got Ching tea. Right. Alright, Ruslan. The cart I happened across was stacked high with weapons, a gigantic man at its helm. However, appeared loath to share and demanded something from me. On the way to Croania, I don't know. Croania, I came across a wagon packed full of weapons. Likely an arms merchant, I mused over where the cart was heading. When suddenly the cart shuddered to a stop. The cart shook as a huge man stepped down. He was as big as a boulder. You hold strong weapon. I am Rusan. Strong weapon for strong person only. You look weak. Boss should have weapon. Rolson came at me, swinging his giant axe. It was clear there was no reasoning with him, so I hurriedly drew my weapon. Good God, is people in this fucking universe? It's dicks. They just, hey, look, a fucker has a weapon. Fight him. Fuck him up. Take that shit. See your weapon? It's mine now. Give me your shoes. Give me your pants.
Battle 1. Fight!
Give me your
Just
knees.
die!
KO!
Annoying ass motherfucker.
Battle 2. Fight!
No escape.
Oh my god. Stop headbutting me, you little bitch.
Want more?
Fucking asshole.
KO!
Yo, knees! I am the knee master! And I will have my knees. The fight ended when Wilson's gigantic body struck the cart, causing an avalanche of weapons to fall on top of him and pin him to the ground. Cannot move. Some of the weapons look like they would come in handy on my journey. Yeah, we're good, guys. You are strong, but Boss is stronger. Strength all that matters. Who cares what weak little you want? You keep weapon for now, but I know your smell. Next time I take weapon. Right. Uh-huh. Sure you will, buddy. A message. Koena was near. I would likely arrive before sundown. Two people appeared, seemingly out of thin air. They were dressed in all black, like the man in Yong Wong. Hey there. Easy now. We have a message for you. Sir Grow is waiting for you in Croania. Or Croana. Grow. Was that the man in black's name? Dion, I'm still not sure it is wise to trust her. Fret not, Natalie. Remember that Aswell is no doubt nearby. Which means we are needed back at base. Exactly. It would be difficult for us to assist Sir Grow in this. The best thing we can do right now is stand aside. Huh. You there. Head to the Astral Fissure. Our message is delivered, so we take our leave of you. With that, they both simply vanished. Something was happening. That was for sure. It sounded like time was of the essence. Thinking back, the Astral Fissure and Yang Wong had disappeared quite suddenly. Cousins have taken that shit. We let somebody else take it. And I swear, if it gets taken from me again. The Astral Fissure floated in the air above the weathered ruin. It cast an ominous light, distorted ever so slightly by the scorching heat of the desert. As I thrust both my hands in the Astral Fissure, a stream of power surged through me. Oh yes! Astral Fissures. Well, that was a sight to behold. Ah! The man in black, Grow, had appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. Answer me. Why do you seek the power of the Astral Fissure? Fuck you! I have no desire to get embroiled in a meaningless squabble at this moment. I'm sure you feel the same. However, when conflict is necessary, you can rest assured that I will not stay my hand. Grow quietly raised his weapon. Even if I could defeat him, would I have enough strength left to escape the blazing heat of this desert? Yes. That's bullshit. I had every choice other than to reason with him, but instead, like a pussy apparently, I fucking backed down and described what had happened to me and told him that I would die without the power of the Astral Fissures. That I'm a fucking idiot. Much of her story rings false, but some of what you say doesn't match her information. Fuck you! How would you even know? I experienced it. I lived it. You weren't even there. Suck a fat dick. I should give you the benefit of the doubt. Fuck you. Next time we meet, I will have answers from you, but I have more pressing matters to attend to. Fuck off, you goddamn bitch. Aswell, he will no doubt appear soon. If what you say is true, he is your enemy too. Grow fell silent. Who was this As well. Qualifiers had mentioned the name too. I waited with Grow, a feeling of unease gripping my chest. Blessed be! The astral fissures actually disappeared. Ah! As well. Why, if it isn't my darling Grow, how on earth have you been? I came to retrieve the spirit sword fragment from your filthy hands and make you pay for your crimes with your life. I'd expect nothing less of the Eval organization's top dog. Such mindless loyalty. You simply wouldn't be you without it. Oh, Grow boy. He reminds me of Maximilian from fucking, Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, have you been making friends, Grow? I thought my memory was second to none, but I fail to recall seeing this character while I was with the organization. Well, color me befuddled. You're an odd one, aren't you? Why on earth would you be here if you were with the organization? No. No, don't tell me. Let me guess. For myself. Yes, I see. The blink of an eye, his expression and manner went from mockingly ostentatious to contemplative. Contemplative, there we go. Fuck, it's like I'm retarded sometimes. His tone sharp and serious. It must be the one who took care of the astral fissure that was here. Correct. Ah ha 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 ha, oh happy days. To think I'd meet someone like you. And I got to see my little Grow too. Wunderbar! Well, hello there. You were involved in everything that had happened in India, correct? Fascinating. You exude the same aura as an astral fissure. The fuck? Oh, I see. Oh, how intriguing. Such an interesting specimen. It's clear when my darling Grow would be smitten with you. Well, it appears the stage is set for you. Ooh. For you and I to put on a wondrous performance. Ah, a fight over astral fissures. Such a dramatic setting. I can barely contain my excitement. I simply cannot wait to meet you again. Adieu. You will not escape. Grow moved to pursue Aswell, but the strange man's minions stood in his path. This is just a little gift from me to you, my darling Grow. Doesn't it bring back memories of your little friend, Curtis? You bastard! These inconsequential creatures are merely failed experiments, but they pose quite the threatening group, don't they? Oh, how scary! Please save your glares for someone who cares. You think I feel no pain? I feel for them, I do. But they were a necessary step on the path to humanity's salvation. Oh, such great tragedy. I can hardly bear it. Anyhow, while I do enjoy our conversations, every moment I must endure these wretches' company pains me to no end. On Aswell's command, the Malbuzzer soldiers attacked. Gwog! Oh no, we're gonna fight some Malfesties. Hell yeah. Gonna fight some Malfesties. Gonna slash them and gash them. Rip another hole in their ass.
KO!
No, I'm good. Could you imagine being rendered unconscious and then just dropped off a fucking cliff?
Fight!
Take this!
Come!
Take this!
It's over! Heard some? No escape.
KO!
Boom, mother! With that little slash to the back of the knee.
soul surges in your body.
Oh, yay. Weapon. Alright, it's not super good, but it's better than what we have. But, with that final piece, that's all the time I got for this episode. I'll catch everybody next time. As always, I've been the Dark Byaku, and if you liked what you see today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll catch everybody next time. Bye-bye.